Welcome to Hollywood Actions. In today's video, we're diving into one of Britain's most beloved sitcoms of all time, Keeping Up Appearances, which first aired in 1990 and ran until 1995. The series quickly became an international hit, bringing joy, laughter. In this video, we'll be taking a deep look at the cast members of Keeping Up Appearances, exploring their lives, careers, and what they've been up to since the series ended. Some continued to enjoy long and successful careers, while others have sadly passed away. Now, let's dive in. 1. Patricia Routledge. Patricia Routledge, the legendary actress who played the unforgettable Hyacinth Bucket. Born on the 17th of February 1929 in Tranmere, Cheshire, England, Routledge had already enjoyed a long and successful career in theatre and television before she landed the role that would make her internationally famous. She landed the role of Hyacinth, the overbearing, snobbish. Now, at the age of 96, Dame Patricia Routledge has retired from acting but remains one of Britain's most beloved performers. She lives a quiet life away from the public eye but occasionally makes appearances for special events and retrospectives. Her legacy as Hyacinth, Bouquet, remains timeless. 2. Clive Swift. Clive Swift played Hyacinth's long-suffering husband, Richard Bucket, the calm, patient man, who endured his wife's endless pretensions with remarkable tolerance. Born on the 9th of February 1936 in Liverpool, England, Swift studied English literature at Gonville and Caius College, Cambridge, before training at RADA. Swift enjoyed a long career in both television and theatre, appearing with the Royal Shakespeare Company. Now, sadly, Clive Swift passed away on the 1st of February 2019, at the age of 82. He left behind a legacy as one of Britain's most reliable and beloved character actors, and his portrayal of Richard Bucket remains iconic. Clive Swift was married to novelist Margaret Drabble from 1960 to 1975. 3. Josephine Tewson. Josephine Tewson played Elizabeth Warden, Hyacinth's nervous and mild-mannered neighbor, who lived in constant fear of breaking Hyacinth's fine china. Born on the 26th of February 1931 in Hampstead, London, Tewson studied at RADA before embarking on a long acting career. Before joining Keeping Up Appearances, Tewson was already a familiar face on British television. Now, Josephine Tewson passed away on the 18th of August 2022, at the age of 91. Her death was widely mourned by fans and colleagues alike, as she was remembered as one of Britain's most delightful comedy performers. After the show ended, Tewson continued to work steadily in British television. 4. Geoffrey Hughes. Geoffrey Hughes brought endless laughs as Onslow, the beer-drinking, vest-wearing brother-in-law of Hyacinth, who represented everything she wanted to distance herself from. Born on the 2nd of February 1944 in Wallasey, Cheshire, Hughes became one of Britain's most popular character actors. Hughes was already famous for playing Eddie Yates in Coronation Street from 1974 to 1983. Now, after the series, Hughes continued to enjoy a successful career. Geoffrey Hughes sadly passed away on the 27th of July 2012 at the age of 68, after battling prostate cancer. His death was a great loss to British television, but his legacy as Onslow and other memorable characters lives on. 5. Judy Cornwell. Judy Cornwell played Daisy, Onslow's wife and Hyacinth's sister, who lived in stark contrast to Hyacinth's pretentious lifestyle. Born on the 22nd of February 1940 in Hammersmith, London, Cornwell had a long and varied career before Keeping Up Appearances. Cornwell began her career on stage, working in repertory theatre, and appeared in numerous films and television series. Now, after the show ended, Cornwell continued acting, appearing in EastEnders At 85 years old, Judy Cornwell has retired from acting but continues to write and occasionally makes public appearances. She is fondly remembered by fans for her role as Daisy, one of the show's most lovable characters. 6. Shirley Stelfox. Then, her performance as Rose in the first series set the tone for the character, eccentric, over the top, and often dressed in wildly inappropriate outfits. However, due to scheduling conflicts, Stelfox left after the first season, and the role of Rose was recast with Mary Miller from Series 2 onwards. Now, Shirley Stelfox sadly passed away on the 7th of December 2015, at the age of 74, following a short battle with cancer. She left behind a rich legacy of stage and television work, with her contributions to Keeping Up Appearances and Emmerdale still remembered fondly by fans. 7. David Griffin. Then, David Griffin, who played Emmett Hawksworth, the long-suffering brother of Elizabeth. Introduced in Series 2, Emmett was a widower who moved in with his sister and quickly became one of Hyacinth's unwilling victims. Born on the 19th of July 1943 in Richmond, Surrey, Griffin trained as an actor in the early. Now, after the series ended, Griffin continued to appear in British television. At 82 years old, David Griffin is largely retired from acting but occasionally attends fan events and conventions. He is fondly remembered as Emmett, the reluctant accompanist to Hyacinth's musical ambitions. 8. Marion Barron. Then, Marion Barron made her mark on Keeping Up Appearances as Hilary, one of Emmett's acquaintances, who often became entangled in Hyacinth's endless attempts at social climbing. Born in 1958 in British Malaya, now, Marion Barron is 67 years old and has largely stepped away from the public eye. Though she retired from acting, she remains remembered by Keeping Up Appearances fans for her contribution to the ensemble cast and the elegance she brought to her supporting role.